Hi, I'm Warwick Holland. I'm based in the West Midlands, currently out of the Sutton Coldfield store, but roaming around the stores throughout the West Midlands. I'm their regional golf ambassador and been involved in the business for near on 4 or 5 months now, enjoying it and looking forward to this year. I'm here to give you some golf tips today at Trent Park. I hope you enjoy them and look forward to the comments. Today I'm just going to give people 1 or 2 tips on stopping slicing. It's an area of the game which I think 80–90% of golfers struggle with, so I thought I might be able to give you 1 or 2 useful tips on the subject. So first of all, I just wanted to start off by just highlighting what a slice is and why it occurs. So I've got a little ruler down here which is just signifying the path of the club head. It's nothing to do with where you're actually going, it's literally just the path of the club head. And I've got a driver here, which is what we're going to demonstrate with today. Essentially, if the face of that club is open to path as it's coming through, open to that path, the ball will slide to the right. If anybody plays table tennis, it's the same principle where you actually come across the ball. So again, where the club face is actually open to path, in that case the ball will actually slice. So what we're going to try and do is remedy that. It's not always the easiest thing in the world to do, so I'm going to give 3 or 4 tips which hopefully will find a solution to it. So let's get going. So first area we're actually going to talk about today is the swing itself, and a way which I'm going to try and remedy a slice is by introducing what I would describe as perhaps the correct sequence of swing. I think most people in golf understand the right sequence on the backswing, but it's where it starts to break down, it's actually as we swing through the ball. So if I'm just going to run through some elementaries, I'm sure most people are going to be aware of this, is actually when we set up. The first move is always, with most people, tends to be with the hands, and then as we take the club back, so first move with the hand, and then followed by the arm, followed by the shoulder, and those are the first 3 moves in a golf swing where actually take the club back like so. Some players and some coaches might recommend what's called a one-piece takeaway, which is all of those 3 together. But from there we'll actually go 1 the hands, 2 the arms, 3 the shoulders, and actually take the club back and take it back there. At approximately this point here, that the hips will start to rotate as well, and we get to the top of the swing where the energy will be driven through the floor. So we'll feel our weight being transferred slightly onto the right side. And if we give that a sequence, we can work through it in terms of hands being 1, arms being 2, shoulders being 3, and then in terms of hips 4, feet 5. Why a slice can occur, not always the reason why it will occur, but why a slice can occur is the sequence gets slightly mixed up in terms of the downswing. So some golfers may get to the top and then think I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then follow it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In other words, moving the hands first, then the arms, then the shoulders, then the hips, then the legs. In doing so, it can introduce 1 or 2 fundamental errors, namely that we're not transferring and swinging, and secondly, more importantly, that the arms are moving forward in front of the body, which is actually going to create a casting of the club, and it will start coming from the outside to the inside, and that will be open to path, and hence the reason why we have a slice. So a simple remedy to actually get around that is when we get to the top of the swing, rather than it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, try 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is to use your feet first. So your first move should be with your feet and the energy through the ground to drive the hip, and then for the shoulder to follow that move, and then for the arm to follow the shoulders, and then for the hands to be released. And in that way, we're actually doing that, we're actually going to create a swing which is more in to out. And an in to out swing is going to create a draw.